Firstly, I'm super excited. It's the first AI conference I've attended. I tend to attend evaluation events. But from two perspectives, most of the work of IFAD is in the global south. Most of the programs that I evaluate on behalf of the board, which I present, are from the global south. But also, having come and watched the phenomenal progress here, this is now a lead in terms of my observations, broadly. This conference fits into a broader architecture of a almost realignment of the forces globally, right? India is also a member of BRICS. I'm South African by nationality. And we can see rapid growth and happening in this. It's never been that you have such a constellation of so high-level persons in the world's largest conference on AI, and the demonstration and so many sessions has been really focusing practical application, the few that I've been able to see. I'm also here wearing another hat as the head of evaluation of IFAD, so I've been engaging with the relevant ministries of agriculture here in Delhi, asking them about their progress, and all of them are talking about AI, because the next time the India program is going to be evaluated in 6 years' time, a question in the evaluation will be AI, right, and it's coming in. So extremely excited. It's an area that energizes me. It's from a different generation from where I am, but I'm learning really fast, and it's, as I mentioned, it's exponential, pretty mind-blowing, and also to congratulate the leadership of India, the Prime Minister, for having the vision to tap into a section that is key to development. I wear a label of the SDGs. A lot of my work in UNDP for 8 years was to lead the National Evaluation Capacity Conference, the largest series on evaluation by government participation ever. It still continues. But it was about the SDGs. I thematized it because what we want to do is use information and evaluation to advance the SDGs, because collectively it's about advancing development. So it's not irrelevant. Every one of those goals, every one of those pillars is absolutely key. And I know there's been very strong evaluative growth and development in India. I've visited many times on various events, or an event last week. And the world has a lot to learn from India on the key issue of scale. Okay, so how do you massify an intervention on scale? And many countries are not dealing anywhere close to the scale of India. But if you can get it successful at scale, then there's learnings to be done. And I think all the delegates that are here, the few that I've been talking to on the sidelines, are like, we are here to learn. And that clearly shows where the leadership now resides.
If you were to recommend one high-impact AI application tailored to India's development and governance complexities, what would it be? In that context, how do how do international forums such as AI Impact Summit contribute to advancing actionable solutions?
So on the first question, I would not be that competent to answer. I'm an evaluator by training who has now begun to know and understand AI, which I view and has been stated is a tool. It's not a human being. And even though it may be very sophisticated, it doesn't have a soul. So it doesn't have a spirit to actually be able to do the analysis. So leaving the first part aside. The second one, I think this summit is extremely important. It's galvanized as the world's largest AI summit. It's brought together a spectrum of AI users up to policymakers. And that diversity of spectrum can bring about a deeper discussion in terms of how to move it ahead. I think the case studies that have been presented, I sat at the JPAL session yesterday. I would love to sit in more sessions, but don't have the time. Actually illustrates very practical usage. For example, the question of flooding is a phenomenon across the world in which rural communities are hit the most. And having very strong AI systems that are able to predict in real time and help to ensure that people are not adversely impacted is real. I thought the presentation was quite fascinating. So the same would also apply. I was in Vietnam recently presenting an evaluation of the country program. And the systems that they have in place were able to look at questions of salination, desalination, but also insects and crops. And what does this mean? Early warning systems is key in terms of AI. So I think AI needs to start from, and it's already doing so, practical solutions to bring about real change. And therein you'll be able to see the world before AI and after AI.